Hello, Norval Virtual Choir, Tom Auger, as always, with a notes video for More Voices number 12, Come Touch Our Hearts, which we will be recording for Sunday, July 24th, 2022. So this is a notes video. It should be very short. So just going to talk about a couple of little things about Come Touch Our Hearts. First of all, and the most important one, is we are singing in unison. But if you are one of those harmonizers that we have in our group and we love so much, I would ask that you only do harmony for verses 4 and 5. I'm going to do some mixing stuff. Verse 1, we're going to be together, and then verse 2, I'm going to raise up the men, or maybe the women, and then verse 3 will be the men, and then we'll go with a full-bodied choir, 4 and 5. But as far as, those of you who are just recording the entire thing in unison, just record all 5 verses, and let me handle the volume levels in the mix. And if you are going to harmonize, please just do straight unison for verse 1, 2, and 3, and then harmonize for verse 4 and 5. I think that's going to just add some richness to it. So that's the most important thing. The only other thing I wanted to talk about really is the holds, the duration of the notes. And the reason just because if we hold things too long, which I normally like to do, we're going to run out of breath real fast because it runs in, especially the end of come touch and bless our hearts, 2, 3, 4. Oh, come touch our souls. So there's not a lot of time when we finish verse 1 to get into verse 2 and so on and so forth. So what I'm going to be trying to do is I'm going to be trying to aggressively get us off of the note. So for example, that last note, come touch and bless our hearts, 2, 3, 4, off. That gives us, in theory, a 1 beat rest to take a breath. Come touch and bless our hearts, 2, 3, 4, off. Come touch our souls. It's still not a lot. And so I want you to be kind of ready for it. So what we're going to do here, let's, you know what I could do is I could get Alan to just play us kind of the end of one verse and the beginning of the next. So let's just find out where that might be. Start it there, and of course it reset it. Tommy. Okay, so we're going to start it from bar 22, well, which is actually bar 23. And where does that take us? Okay, good. Yeah, perfect. So we're just going to do this little bit over a couple times. So we're just going to go through it. It's going to be the end of the verse. We're going to do the end of verse 1, going into the beginning of verse 2. We're going to try that a couple times, and then we're going to go through all of them. So let's give that a shot together. Maybe listen to it once, and we'll do that first one a couple times. Come touch and bless our hearts. Come touch our souls. Okay. All right, so let's try that again. So again, we're going to be come touch and bless our hearts. But we're actually going seek a world more gracious, but we don't have to sing that part. So come touch and bless. Oh, I should point out, Alan goes down, but it's come touch, not come touch. If you see the difference, one is we're going down to the A, and the other one we're starting on the come touch, on the D, come touch, but Alan plays the A. So don't let that fool you. Here we go again. So seek a world more. Come touch and bless our hearts. Come touch our souls. Come touch and bless our hearts. Come touch our souls. Okay, so we're going to do that again. We're going to start with verse 1. Come touch and bless our hearts. Come touch our souls. And then we'll stop and we'll come touch and bless our souls. Come touch our minds. Let's get that down because that's really the most important part. And yeah, I have a lot of vocal alignment to do if we don't get this right. So let's get it right. Save me a bit of work on the backside. Here we go. Come touch and bless our hearts. Come touch our souls. Come touch and bless our souls. Come touch our minds. Come touch and bless our minds. Come touch us in. Come touch and bless our wills. Come teach us now. Okay, I think we got the hang of that. And that's probably the trickiest little bit there, and it's more on my side. Oh, let's actually look at what happens in those verses there in the bar 4 or 5 kind of thing. So da 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 da, that we may know compassion, rest. So that's going to be important to get off of compassion, failing embers, to get off of that beat on that 4th beat on verse. What is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, bar 4. All right, so let's see if we can just hear that a little bit and practice that. Passion, failing embers build. Okay, so let's just try that again. Actually, let me just give us one more bar here. Here we go. Let's try this again. That we may know compassion from failing embers build. We're going to do verse 2. That we may know and love you. Off. Quiet presence all. Okay. Verse 3. And teach us how to reason. Off. Set free our thoughts to wonder. Okay. Verse 4. The moments we are fragile. Off. And in our weakness. Okay. Last one. This people who are gathered off to break the bread and share the cup of peace. All right, I think that's about it. I'll see you over there in the conducting video.